Hi everyone, my name is Marilen Crump, owner of ARTINSPIRED LLC and creator of the VAPC. So VAPC stands for Video, Audio, Photography Classes. But historically, VAPC used to stand for Virginia Photography Classes. So I'm based out of Virginia and I have been a photographer since I was a teenager and professionally since while I was in college, which actually I graduated in 2000. So this is my 20th year as a professional photographer. And I love teaching this skill set. I think it's one of the best careers ever, being a professional photographer. And of course, there's different things that I have crossed over into being video and audio that I love teaching other people about. So VAPC had apprenticeship VAPC, we had apprenticeships that started in the year 2010, and it has been amazing because I've been training other creatives to become professional photographers since then, and it has really been exciting, especially to see people start from not really knowing everything when it comes to the camera or even business into becoming thriving photographers. But with all of that said, this is a time to really look at the world in different ways and add your perspective to it. And what I mean by that is when you can figure out ways to create an image based on the things that you see and observe, there's no other feeling like it. It's so thrilling to have a concept in your mind, to take a piece of equipment that is, really can craft that image that you're thinking about and then be able to capture it and then showcase it. For some of you, it's going to be taking pictures of your family. Like, wouldn't you want to be able to I love this moment. I love the kids running through the sprinklers and I really want to capture that so that I can put it in our scrapbook and things like that. You can use a cell phone or you can figure out how to use long range cameras so that you don't get wet trying to get those pictures, and also to add some style and depth and really capture the richness of the moment, really time it out. One thing about equipment like this, you can create a better sense of timing because you can control the timing. And with your phones, some phones can do certain things, but what's great about this is that if you can learn the principles on really how to capture those images, how to take those videos, how to make sure everything sounds right when you're combining it all. Wow, like what freedom, what possibilities there are. And if you had to use your phone, you can use it in better ways than other people have the understanding to even use it. So I actually have an Android-based phone that has manual settings just like my camera, but because of the knowledge that I have in order to create certain things with that particular device, then I can transfer these skill sets into the phone. Now, certain things are limited, and I'll be able to explain that to you. You ever look at your phone and see the lens is like this tiny? Look how big this lens is. So there's differences to that, and wouldn't you like to know why we would need that difference in order to create certain images? So I love teaching that, and I love teaching it in a way where you're gonna super understand it, because I know sometimes when you learn things like this, one, it can be boring. Two, it could be just like, okay, wait, what did you say? I didn't get it. I like to visually explain things. I like to richly explain it, and I love answering questions. So in this experience that we're building in our new platform, you get to ask questions. We get to check in with you. There's live workshops. There's also a library of stuff that I'll be teaching you. I'm even going to show you how to post-process these things, how to do video editing, you name it. Anything that has anything to do with video, audio, photography, there is a class for it, and it's VAPC. So I hope you take the next steps to just look at it and see if this would be a good fit for you, especially if you have new gear from the holidays. And also, you can meet a ton of other wonderful creatives. I'm going to be throwing in some of my apprentices from the past in there just so that they can get to know you all and share their experiences with you. So So in case some of you are willing to look into a career in the future as a creative, as a photographer, a videographer, or even somebody who can coordinate events or go into branding and marketing, there's just so many things you can do with it. To me, I don't care how old you are. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're 14, 15, 16, 18, 25, 32, 58, 71, it doesn't matter to me, because what we all learn is going to be universal. And what's going to be cool too is we're going to have different events where we can showcase our different things. We'll do some photo critiques, some video critiques, and things like that, because when you get to see how someone else receives the work that you've processed, there's something to that. Like you see things that you may not have noticed, and then it improves the next picture or next video that you take. So wouldn't you like to be a part of that? It's almost like art school, but you don't have to apply. And it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to join us. So you can look at lifetime memberships, yearly memberships, or even monthly memberships. Whatever you're comfortable with, it's all there for you. And what I love about it is that it's going to keep growing and growing, yet you can access all the wonderful things we've been building on and been experiencing together. So I hope you get in touch with me. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, or, just correspond here. And I hope to see you. And oh, by the way, some people say, well, what if I don't have a fancy camera? What if right now I just have my phone? That's okay, because we can start there. But if you are looking for a camera, I would recommend what we call a digital single lens reflex camera, which is a DSLR. So the one I have in my hand is Canon. There's different brands of this. The more starter types of cameras are the Rebel series or the D series Nikon. I am not a camera snob, I promise you. I just have a preference for Canons, but I have taught many people, and some of my apprentices have Nikons and Sonys. And whatever works for you, whatever you really have more of a liking to, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, so no question is too dumb, no equipment is too small, and we can learn a lot from each other. So I do hope that you join us, and I look forward to meeting you.